Hello everyone, welcome back to another CC's Fashion is My Passion YouTube video. Well, as you can tell by the title, yes, I have hit 3,000 YouTube subscribers. God is good. God is just good. So I wanted to come on and say thank you to all of you that have helped me in this journey. And I know that this is not the end of the journey, but I have to come on and say thank you, because without you, without your support, without your love, without your kind words and your encouragement, I would not be where I am. So I want to say thank you. And I want to tell you that I appreciate you, because I never thought that I would hit 3,000 YouTube subscribers from last February or March, whenever I think I started in March. From February or March to now, I did not think that this would happen until sometime way down the line of next year. But for it to have happened this soon, I am so abundantly grateful and humble. And I know that you guys probably say, oh, she's always thanking us. She's always saying she appreciates us. And you probably get tired of hearing me say it. But I cannot not. Every time I hit another 1,000 or another 1,000, I will always come on and acknowledge those of you that have been here from the beginning, for those of you that have subscribed early on, and for those of you that are new, that hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification and come back week after week and watch my videos, even videos that I have did from the beginning. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And I don't even know if you know how much I appreciate you, but I do. And I want to do a giveaway. However, the problem with me right now doing a giveaway is that buying clothing for the channel to show you guys and to do a giveaway is financially right now a little difficult, because I'm still on medical leave. And if you all have ever experienced workman's comp, you know that it is like 65% of your salary. It's not the whole thing that you would get. So with that being said, I can't do a giveaway right now until I go back to work, because I want to really do a good giveaway. I'm not cheap, and I don't want to give anybody anything cheap. So just hold off and just work with me a little bit longer. But I definitely want to do a giveaway to those, to my subscribers who support me. The second thing that I want to talk about, as you saw by the title, is that I want to talk about setting boundaries, okay? Now, the reason why I brought this, the reason why I'm talking about this is because a young man that subscribed to my channel last week, he watched the video that I did last week when I came on apologizing to the men for me being angry because of what how this guy kept, harassing me on my, for those of you that don't know, I have CC's Fashion is My Passion on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I have a CC's Fashion is My Passion at gmail.com. So all the way across the board, you can reach me. And I'm going to just say this. I don't have an issue with you guys reaching out to me to say hello, or to say, I like your channel. Keep a lot of you all send me messages saying, I love your channel. I'm a big fan. I don't want to sound thirsty. That's what somebody else said, but I love your channel. I love what you're doing. Keep up the good work. You all send encouraging messages. But there are those few, and it's more than a few, that are doing the most. And that's what I want to touch on when I talk about setting boundaries. Every person has a right to set some boundaries of what they expect and what they do not expect. If you never set boundaries in your life with people, people will continue to treat you and do you any and every kind of way. You have to let people know that there is a certain limit, and it's a certain amount of my personal space that you have to respect. And I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about in life in general, whether that be your spouse, your boyfriend, your children, people on your job, other family members, whomever, okay? You have to set the boundaries, because I believe that when we start creating the monsters in our lives, we are responsible for when they raise up and show their ugly heads. So you can't ignore things that's happening because you don't want to deal with it, or you say, oh, I'm not a confrontational person, I don't like to deal with confrontation. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. None of us do, right? None of us like to deal with confrontation. None of us like to deal with the ugly parts of life, even if they come attached with people, okay? Unfortunately, we have to deal with it, and we have to learn how to deal with it. Now, I deal with mine in different ways. I'll cuss you out and get over it, get on with my day and just say what I got to say, and I'll move on. I'm not the type of person, I don't hold things in. I say what I need to say, and I say what I say, and then I go on. Because the worst thing is to take something back home with you that you didn't leave home with, but bring it back into your environment, where what is called your sanctuary, your home, your peace, and then let that thing fester inside of you, where you thought about it all evening, you and tossed and turned all night, you didn't get a good night's sleep, you wasn't able to enjoy your dinner, your beer, your wine, your coffee, your cocoa, or whatever, because this person disturbed your peace. Hold on one second. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Okay, same to you, sweetie. Thank you. Have a good day, okay? That's mine too. Okay, thank you. Excuse me. So, you have to set boundaries with people. Because if you never set boundaries with people, people will always think that they can say whatever they want to you, and they can treat you whatever way they want to treat you. With that being said, the reason why I'm talking about this is because a young man watched my video last week when I came on and I was saying my apology to the men. And what he said, and you guys can go back and read it because I didn't erase it. He said to me, I don't believe in disrespecting women. He said, however, and I don't know, I'm paraphrasing. Can't remember verbatim what he said. He said, however, he said, you cannot expect men not to say sexual things to you when you arouse them. So here's what I want to say about that. Every last one of us, no, he used the word aroused in the next comment, but the first word he used, he said that I entice men. Okay? I am who I am. I do not take this butt off and put it on and then take it off and put it on, or my hips or my thighs or my breasts or even my stomach, because some men like women with a fupa. Okay? I am who I am. I've always been a thick girl from the time I was 12, and I'm 51. I've always been thick. Some of this God gave me, and some of this I added to it, okay? What I want to say to this, and what I said to him is this. We all are enticed by something or someone. That, however, does not give us the right to violate their space because we are enticed. I am enticed by a lot of men. I love men. I love sex. But because I have looked at men on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and been very aroused. But what I have never did was jumped into their DMs and told them that I wanted to fuck them, like some of you all have. That's the difference. You have to set boundaries. When you feel that you can say whatever you want to say to me or any woman on any platform because her breasts are big, her thighs are big, or her ass is big, or she's your type, that's wrong. You have to practice self-control. And so what his message spoke to me was that what he said without saying it was that you should expect this because you entice men. And then his next comment was, you arouse men. So therefore, because you arouse men, this is what you're going to get. And you should be okay with that. And you should be accepting of it. And don't say nothing about it. So let me give you an example. And I'm talking to the men right now. Most men that I know love fancy cars. Maseratis, Rolls Royce. I can name Benz. I can name some more. I don't know too many men who are not in love with their car. They love their car, even if they got a beater. They be out there wiping on it, wiping all on the rims. They love their car, okay? Some men love their car more than they love their woman. That's just the truth. They love their car. So now, let's just say you are outside in your driveway on a nice day like today. It's about 50, 60 degrees. The sun is shining bright. And you say, you know what? I'm going to go out here and I'm going to wash my car. Because most of the men that I know don't like a dirty car, inside or out. They're going to spend a lot of time on that car. Take that car and get that car washed every week. You can't eat in that car. You bet not smoke in that car. And I don't smoke, never have. But I'm just giving you an example. So now it's a day. It's 66 degrees outside and the sun is beaming bright. And you decide that you're going to go outside and you're going to wash your car. Two guys are walking down the street and they see you in your driveway washing your Benz. Not an old Benz, not a beat up Benz. I'm talking about a brand new Benz that got everything that you can imagine on it. And they decide that they're going to come and carjack you and take it because it's something that is enticing to them. Now, they ain't worked for it. They ain't spent a dime to get what you worked hard for. And so now here they come in your driveway and they pull out a pistol and they shoot you, kill you, or just harm you for something because they wanted it. Who wrong? Who's wrong? Is the guy who worked hard to get this car wrong because he made enough money to afford this type of car? And is he wrong for buying that type of car because other people are enticed or aroused or wanting what he has? Is he wrong for getting what he worked hard to have? He went to college. He got a couple of degrees. He making long dough. He want him a nice car. He's a sanitation worker with no degree, but he works hours and hours and hours of overtime. And he saved up so he could have the car that he want. He getting up out of his bed at 4 a.m. He walking up and down alleys. He got rats jumping on him. He dealing with dog shit splashing on him. I'm telling y'all, I'm a sanitation worker. That's what happens. And he has decided that he's going to buy him the kind of car he wants off of the labor of his back. So who is wrong? Is he wrong? Or is the two carjackers who ain't never worked, ain't did shit, ain't worked, ain't did nothing? Who wrong? You all tell me in the comment section, who wrong? My point is this. We all want something that we cannot have. Whether it be a car, a house, a job, or a person. But just because we see it does not mean that we have a right to go and take it from somebody else. Y'all ain't worked hard to get this YouTube channel going. Ain't nobody gave me a dime to buy not one piece of lingerie, although you've offered. But I had to start this channel on my own dime. Right? So if I get on YouTube and I show you all lingerie hauls, and I twist and turn, and this ass belong to me. This ass belong to me. I'm the one squeezing my fat ass down in blue jeans. This my ass. Okay? This my thighs. This my vagina. This my breast. Right? And because you are enticed, and because you are now aroused by what you see that you cannot have, because I am not for sale. I have said this many times. I'm not a prostitute and I'm not a hoe. Now here, let's flip it. If I was a YouTube contenter or blogger and my channel was about sex, and I said, I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for some dick. I'm looking for some good sex. I'm looking for somebody who know how to go to the killing floor. Then I could understand getting that type of audience. But that's not the type of audience, or that's not the type of platform, that this is about. I know I arouse men. What make you think that at 51 years old, and I've been walking around with this ass since I was 12. My ass has been big a very long time. I got a running joke with folks. I said, when I die and they embalm my body, my ass still ain't gonna go down. They gonna be looking in the casket under, did the booty go down? No. Did her hips get smaller? No. Did her thunder thighs get smaller? No. I know what I have. I know that. Do you all honestly think that I just got on YouTube and I just discovered just by being on YouTube that the men on YouTube are the only men that has ever been aroused? Do you know how many cat calls I get? I'm not bragging. I'm telling you all what I get daily. I'm a sanitation worker, and I can have on men work clothing, and you still gonna know I'm a woman because I got a big ass. Because I got hips and I got thighs and I get everything that says that I'm a woman. I get cat calls at work. Now, I don't look like the typical sanitation worker. I will tell you that. I have my lipstick on. I don't have my lashes on, but I have my makeup on. I have my hair presentable. I don't water me down. I told you all that before. For nobody, no job, no nothing. I'm Cece. I'm who I am. I love looking beautiful. I love being beautiful. I love being a woman. I love being who I am. I thank God every day that he made me a woman. I don't regret or have regrets for being a woman. I would never want a sex change because I enjoy being me. With that being said, if you think that just because I'm on YouTube and I'm showing you some ass and a thong, that this is the first time that I've had men come at me, sweetie, it is not. But what you have to understand is that you have to exercise self-control in everything. Just because you see it don't mean that it is for you to take advantage of it and for you to go over and touch on it or feel on it because it's enticing you. So what that showed me when he said that is that he is like some men, not all men, but he is like some men that were never taught boundaries and self-control. My son is 13. He's now going through puberty. I talk to my son right now about sex. I don't get graphic. I give him what he needs. What he asks me is what I tell him. I don't give him nothing more and I don't give him nothing less. But we were having a conversation one day about sex. And I told my son this. I said, I want you to understand one thing. And because I've been date raped, I wanted him to get this. I haven't told my son I was date raped. But I told him this because of what has happened to me. I said, when you start having sex with a woman or a girl, I hope he wait, please, Jesus, until he get him a wife. But I know that that's probably unrealistic in this day and time, because I didn't wait either. I don't want to think about my baby having sex, but I know he's a young man, and I know his hormones are getting ready to start being out of control, because I had to snatch him back and say, look who you talking to. I ain't these little girls on the street. I'm your mama. Okay? But I told him, when you start having sex and a woman tells you to stop, you stop. You stop. I said, you don't take it upon yourself to keep forcing her to have sex. I said, she may be telling you to stop because she's in pain. She may be telling you to stop because she's not feeling well. Or she might just be telling you to stop because she's tired of doing it. I said, and you respect that. I said, you don't never force a woman to do anything that she does not want to do because you feeling good and your penis is feeling good and you don't know when to stop. I said, because if you continue and you force her, that is rape. Let me say that again. When you continue and you force her, men, that is rape. So I want to make myself clear. I don't care if I entice 1 million people on YouTube. That does not give you the right to disrespect me. That does not give you a right. I'm talking to somebody else right now to send me pictures of your dick. I got that this morning. My lingerie hauls, I ain't said nothing in there about I want to fuck nobody. Have y'all heard me say I want to fuck y'all? Have y'all heard me say send me a picture of your dick? Have you all heard me say that? I know I'm getting a little graphic, but since you all are graphic with me, let me be graphic with you. I don't want to fuck none of y'all. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't want to fuck none of y'all. If I wanted to fuck you, please believe me, you would know by now. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your nice comments. Even when you all say I'm sexy, I appreciate that. When you say I'm beautiful or you got a beautiful body, I appreciate that. I know that that's the obvious. But what I find disgusting is when you tell me how you getting off with your dick, when you telling me that you ain't just nutted, when you telling me how you want to lick my butthole and all this and all that. Listen here. Let me tell you all one thing. I'm 51. I've done some of everything, okay? And seeing a dick pic, especially one that's not attractive, does not arouse me and make me want to say, I want to fuck you. I don't care if you got 1 million gold coins coming up out your dick. I still won't fuck you. Now, I want to say this as respectfully as I can. Don't send me no pictures of your dick. And if you're going to send something that's desirable to look at. And I like dark meat. So I don't know what the fuck that was that he sent. But it looked discoloration and looked like it was motherfucking sick. Okay? Don't send me nothing that looked like it just came out the freezer, looked like a bad piece of goddamn fruit that rotted. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Okay? Don't do it. And I sent him a message back telling him, this is disgusting and this is sick and you a sick motherfucker for sending it. Because what man, and I'm going to tell you all this, I get this ain't the first dick picture I ain't got. I used to get the dick pics a lot on Facebook through my DMs, and men stopped doing it because I would call them out on Facebook. So now I'm calling you out on YouTube. Okay? And some of you all write comments and you have the tongue emoji, and you use the word sexy, and then you use the word I want to lick you, blah, blah, blah. YouTube removes your comments. It's not me. YouTube is removing your comments, okay? So be careful what you write. Because they remove it. I don't remove it. They remove it. That's what I want to tell you all. And I think a lot of people think I'm removing their comments. I'm not removing your comments. I ain't got to remove them. YouTube remove them. But don't send me no pictures of your dicks. I want to make that clear. Okay? Do not. I love dick. I love men. But I don't want to fuck nobody that is a YouTube subscriber. I love men. I adore you all. I respect you. And I will always give you the utmost respect for you being a man. But when you step out of character of being a man first and being a leader and supposed to be my covering and the head of me, I can't respect you. So respect my boundaries. And because I do lingerie hauls because somebody asked me to do it, and it took a lot for me to do that, I got the response that I got, and I did not think that I would get the response that I got. I had no idea that lingerie hauls, I'm going to be honest, I never thought that that would have been the thing that got me to where I am. One of the things. I know that it's my personality as well, but I know that men like ass. I'm not stupid. I'm not immature. I'm 51. I've been dealing with men all my life, okay? So I get it. And I keep telling y'all I'm 51 because I want you to understand this. You got to come more with something else than sending a dick pic. I don't get excited over dick. I don't. I love it. But it's not the ultimate thing that excites me. It's just part of a man and who he is. Who you are in your character and how you treat me as a queen, even though I'm not in a relationship with none of y'all. But just the fact that you respect me because you got a mama. If you ain't got one, you had one. You had a grandmama, you ain't got one. You got a daughter, you got a wife, you got a sister, you got some woman in your life that I know you would have a fit if they told you that men were sending them dick pics to their inboxes or their DMs. So don't do to me what you wouldn't do to your mama. Don't do to me what you wouldn't want somebody to do to your mama, because I'm somebody's mama. I'm somebody's mama. And so when I come on YouTube and I show you all my clothing hauls, or I show you me in lingerie, I try to be as respectful and as tasteful as I can be. I know I'm very theatrical. Very. I know that. That's when I get in front of that camera, yeah, I give you all a show. Yeah, I do what I do because that's CC. But that doesn't mean that I want to fuck anybody. And I use the word fuck because it's not making love. It's you all are looking for a fuck. You're not looking for nothing else from me. So I understand you're enticed. I understand you are aroused. But so am I. But I also know the boundaries that I have with people. And I want you to know that you need to have those same boundaries with me. So I use the car as an example because that's what I know men love. Men love their car as much as they love sex and everything that go along with that. They love their car. So what I'm saying to you is, who is wrong? Because this man worked his ass off, whatever capacity, to get this car. Now some stupid, ignorant mofo who ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, and nobody to stand down there to catch it, and can't even pour it out the window straight, and decided that he gonna come and carjack somebody who worked that hard for what they wanted in their life. They wanted to drive a nice vehicle. They struggle. You can't have everything that you see, baby. You can't have everything that you see. You have to learn self-control in all things. Because when you have no self-control will get you killed and will get you locked up. It is so many men that are in jail for being sex offenders that didn't even know that the girl was underage. Neither did they try to find out. Some of you all are sex offenders and you are pedophiles. And you show up in your comments. And it's not to offend nobody. This is just the truth. I know the real men. I know the men that's been raised right. Because I know what they say in the comments. They don't step to me like that. Even when they say, you got a big old booty, or wow, or man, your ass is, man, wow. That's just being a man. That's just saying something that you like, which is ass. But you're still not disrespectful like some of these other people. And you gonna send a woman that you don't know, a stranger that you just saw on YouTube, a picture of your dick? Boy, bye. Bye. Okay? Bye. It made me want to throw up. I wasn't licking the screen at all. Okay, baby? I was not. Boy, bye. My point is this. Know your boundaries when you're dealing with people. And know that you can't have what you want just because it's there in front of you. You need to learn that. You need to learn it. If nobody ever taught you that, I'm teaching you it today and telling you. Because you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. Because it's easy to report somebody over to the authorities for sexual harassment. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't belong to you all. Okay? I don't. I don't. I told you all this before and I'll keep telling you. I will never, ever take a dime from you. Now, you want to send me some crab legs and some lobster and some shrimp, I'll take that. But I ain't taking no money. I enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy being on YouTube. I enjoy you. I care a lot about a lot of you all because you care about me. But I also will never disrespect you because I know the boundaries. And I know that no matter what we say to each other on YouTube in the comment section, that you are a real human being and that I can never disrespect you. So I'm once again saying, think about what you say before you comment on anybody's platform. I don't argue with people. I don't go back and forth. I don't do all of that, okay? I'm going to keep doing what I do. I am not going to punish or stop being CC or whatever for some knuckleheads who've never been taught about self-control. I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to keep being me. That's what I'm going to keep doing. So if you send me messages, I don't mind you all emailing me or sending me a message on Facebook. But please, please, please understand this. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. I'm not on YouTube to date, to have sex, to ask you for money, to ask you to do anything for CC. CC is good. All I want y'all to keep doing is watching the videos that I post, tell somebody else, ask them to subscribe, to like, to comment and share. That's it. Okay? All right. I love you guys. As Jill Stiles would say, from your, wait a minute, I got to get together. She say from your toes to your soul, or from your soul to your toes. I don't know, but I like it. So that's my message to you guys. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you reaching out to me and commenting and letting me know that you are enjoying my content. And there will be more in 2022. More lingerie hauls, more revealing hauls. I'm going to keep doing me. Okay? But what I am going to do is what I said before, is that I'm going to block people. So I blocked the guy who sent the dick pic on Facebook. I'm sure he's going to continue to watch the YouTube content, or he may not. But you have to know that you cannot send that to me. I'm not interested. The guy who sent me the message that said he wanted to take me out on a date, that was really, really sweet. And I appreciate you. And I told you, no thank you. We live in crazy times now. We have to be careful about going out on dates and meeting up with people. You know, I have a son. He's all I have. So I have to be careful. So I appreciate the generosity that you all have shown in whichever way you've done it. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, and I always say thank you, but I also will tell you no thank you, because that's not what my goal is on being on YouTube. I love men. I'm not a lesbian, okay? I know some of you all saying, I've made advancements and she ain't going. No, and I never will. I never will. So you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you where? In the next CC's Fashion is My Passion YouTube video. God bless you.